There is a book that almost no one was ever meant to read. A text, banned, shattered, and hidden for thousands of years. It speaks of beings so vast, so powerful, they could crush empires with a single breath, and whose shadows could eclipse the very sun. They walked the earth in ages long forgotten, leaving ruins, myths, and whispers in every ancient culture. They were the giants, born from a forbidden union between heaven and earth. Creatures forged in defiance of divine law. Their blood a mingling of mortal frailty and celestial power. And their story is darker than you could ever imagine. According to ancient writings, there came a time when the Watchers, angels of immense beauty and unimaginable power, looked down upon the daughters of men. They descended, breaking the sacred boundary between the divine and the mortal. From this forbidden union were born the Nephilim, towering beings with the strength of storms, and minds brimming with dangerous, forbidden knowledge. They walked among men, their footsteps shaking the earth, their voices carrying the weight of command. They taught mankind the secrets of forging metal into weapons, the weaving of enchantments, the hidden arts of war and sorcery. These were gifts, wrapped in beauty, but steeped in corruption. Soon, they ruled as kings and warlords, reshaping civilizations in their own image, their very names spoken in terror, echoing through the corridors of history. Corruption of the giants and the rebellion of their celestial fathers rose like black smoke to the very throne of heaven. The Creator's decree was swift and final. Their reign must be brought to an end. Armies of loyal angels descended like lightning, their armor blazing brighter than 1,000 suns. They clashed with the rebels in a war that set the heavens ablaze. Blades of fire singing through the air, the sound of wings shaking the vault of the sky. The earth trembled beneath their fury, mountains split, oceans boiled, and the sky tore open with thunder and flame. When the final blow was struck, silence fell. The giants lay broken, their massive forms buried beneath mountains and seas, their blood staining the soil of the world, and their cursed spirits were cast into the shadows, condemned to wander, whispering their rage for all eternity. The Book of Giants was once part of this forbidden record, a tale whispered only in the shadows, too dangerous for mortal ears. For centuries, it vanished without a trace, its pages lost to fire, to time, and to the will of those who feared its words. Then, in the silent, sun-scorched caves of Qumran, among the brittle Dead Sea Scrolls, fragments emerged from the dust. Written in the ancient tongue of Aramaic, they spoke of dreams that shattered the mind, visions of stars tumbling from the heavens, mountains dissolving into ash, and a judgment that would consume both heaven and earth. Each fragment was like a torn page from eternity, its edges burned, its ink faded by the breath of centuries. Every letter heavy with the weight of a truth the world was never meant to know. The giants dreamed of skies collapsing, the sun swallowed by darkness, rivers boiling and turning to fire, mountains crumbling into dust. In one fragment, the giant Oya speaks of a nightmare, in which waters rose from the black depths of the abyss, and flames rained down from the heavens like burning rain, until the earth itself screamed in agony. He saw cities swallowed whole, forests turned to ash, and the cries of men and beasts echoing into nothingness. It was the prophecy of the great flood, the day when the world would be drowned, and then reborn in silence. And as the waters rose, the voices of the giants faded, but their curse lingered in the shadows of history, waiting for the day it might return. The Book of Giants was branded too dangerous to be read or even remembered. The Church, and long before it, the guardians of the old faith, moved swiftly to erase it from the world. It was a tale that unraveled the official narrative, a mirror reflecting truths so unsettling that the powerful dared not let them spread. So they locked it away in sealed vaults, burned its pages by torchlight, and let centuries of dust and silence smother its voice. In dark chambers, scribes scratched its name for ancient lists. Priests denounced it as heresy, and kings swore it would never be spoken of again. But fragments survived, like embers beneath the ash, faint, glowing, waiting for the breath that might one day bring them back to flame. Today, only scattered pieces remain, drifting through history like shards of a shattered mirror. Yet their echo still speaks, in whispers carried by ancient stones, and in shadows that linger where light dares not enter. It tells of a time when gods walked among men, and the world trembled beneath their feet. If the Book of Giants had survived in full, would it shatter everything we believe about our past, our faith, our place in the universe? Type Nephilim in the comments if you believe the truth must be revealed and the silence finally broken.